Hello, in this series of videos I'm going to talk about how to separate your line work in Photoshop and what the heck does that mean? Let's look at this. This is Photoshop. It's a very super simple line work I did for a landscape, and so my goal is, what I want to do is I want to take only the black lines and put them on their own layer. So if only the black lines are on their own layer, then I can paint underneath them, I can adjust them, and so on. And if you're new to Photoshop or just getting started in this, it's kind of strange. So I wrote all the steps out here, so you can come back to this screen and check out these steps if you get lost. If you're a student in one of my classes, I will provide you with this PDF. But here are all the steps that we're going to go through in this process. And I'm writing them out here and taking the time to show them here in this part of the video. So like if you get lost, you can always come back and read the steps here. But I'll go through everything step by step. Alright, so let's go back to Photoshop. Alright, so this is a scan of my simple line drawing. And what you want to do is, if you don't have a scanner, take the photo in even light, preferably in sunlight. And what you want is dark lines on the whitest piece of paper that you have. Okay, like good quality paper, the best quality paper you have, and the darkest lines as possible. And take the picture in even light. So there's, I got to crop this, and there's a lot of mistakes in here and stuff that we can fix. So let's do that first. And I'm proceeding thinking that, maybe you're still new to Photoshop, so there's might be some stuff that you didn't know here. First of all, I want to crop this into 7 inches wide and 9 inches high. And how do I do that? Well, you can do that with using guides and the rulers. And it'll typically the rulers, first of all, the rulers won't be shown. Usually they were on with me, but because I was messing around with this earlier. Typically, this is what you'll see in Photoshop. No rulers. So you go to View and choose Rulers. And then typically the rulers will be in pixels. And I'm working in inches. I want 7 inches by 9 inches, so how do I do that? Well, you just hover on the ruler and you click, or right click, hover over the ruler, right click, and then you can choose the units. So I'm going to choose inches. And the ruler will default, so like the edge of the canvas is 0. And here's our 0, 0 mark. And I think I could grab this. I'll just hover over this blank corner in the upper left. Click, hold, and drag, and I can place the 0 mark anywhere I want to. So I'll place the 0 here, because it's kind of sort of close to what I want here. And I'm going to move this so it's grabbing the all the paper. So now I got 0 starts here, and there's my 7. 0 starts here, and then it goes down to 9. I measured this before. I measured this on paper to make sure it was 7 inches by 9 inches, but now I want to crop it. Alright, so I'm going to hover over my top ruler, click, hold, and drag until it's in line with the 0. So that's the top of my image. Then I'm going to hover over the top ruler, click, hold, and drag until it's aligned with 9. So now, between these two horizontal guides is 9 inches. I'm going to go over to the left ruler, hover over it, click, hold, and drag, and go to the 0 on the left here. So, and then I'm going to hover over the left ruler again, click, hold, and drag, and go to the 7 inch mark. So within this little box I made of the let me see if I can turn it. See, now you really can't see it better. So within this box is 7 inches by 9 inches. Okay. So now I can grab my marquee selection tool, and it'll snap right to the guides. I can just click, hold, and drag, and I'll have marching ants, a 7-inch by 9-inch marching ants on my image there. And I could actually move this up a little bit, to be honest with you, because I'm getting this like where the paper ends. I can move this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go select transform selection, and with the direction arrows on my keyboard, I'm going to just nudge this up so the marching ants are off of this, where the paper thing, whatever these things are called, where you tear off the paper. So my selection is still 7 inches by 9 inches because I just moved it up a little bit, and I hope that wasn't too confusing. All right, so now I can crop this thing, image crop, and it's cropped, and it's 7 inches by 9 inches. It looks a lot better, and then I can go to view and clear guides. And I've saved this in a known location as landscape linework scan, and so I'll just save this. I'll do a file save as, and I'll save it as a Photoshop document as just landscape linework.psd, and it's I know what folder it's in. I set up the folder before I started this. Okay, and that's might be a lot for the first video, but rewind the video if you got lost there, and this is the point you want to get to. In the next video, we'll clean up these mistakes within the drawing.